Greg Jbara here for yet another installment of our behind-the-scenes video blog with Billy Elliot. It's at 7 o'clock. We got a show tonight. It's Friday. Now, what's going on out in the house? We have a bunch of producers that normally produce movies, and there's this great thing that filmmakers do. Pardon me, Joby. Pardon me, Nanette. There's this great thing that filmmakers do when they make movies, and what they do is they test market them with audiences to find out, you know, if the movie's any good. You know, they ask them all kinds of questions about, you know, how they feel about the story, what's their favorite part of the movie, what's their least favorite part of the movie. So I want you to take a look at this. This is insane. What they've done, which is brilliant, because, you know, it's Universal and working title, and I mean, they're movie makers. They've come, and for our preview audiences, they're papering. I mean, they're putting surveys out in every single seat. Let's take a look and see what the actual questions are in this survey. Let's see. It says, welcome and thank you for filling out this survey for Billy Elliot. Please complete the first 7 questions before the show begins and questions 8 through 16 after the show. So here's question number 1. Where do you live? City, state, zip code. Oh, I see, because they got to get some demographics. That's what the stuff is beforehand, because really, what are you going to comment on before the show starts? Like, you know, yes, the box office staff is handsome. I really enjoy the lavender smell you put in the seat cushions. I don't know. So they're asking, you know, are you male? What's your age? Annual income? And then, then there's like ratings. Like, how would you rate the show? Would you recommend the show to other people? Which age groups would you recommend the show to? Please check all to apply. And then, would you tell your friends about this show? Not just whether you liked it or not, but how you would describe it to them. And then they give you one line. Look at this, just one line to describe how you describe the show. It's kind of wacky. So then, there's like a whole list of, you know, what words or phrases best describe Billy Elliot. Everything from entertaining to boring, dull, well-acted, dramatic, too emotional, good performance, good story, believable. I mean, honestly, Broadway shows need to, like, jump on this bandwagon, because who better? Oh, but, you know, what I really admire about this whole thing is you've got a creative team that's primarily English. And they keep saying, well, we don't know the American audiences, you know. We don't know if the Englishisms are going to, you know, that are going to have resonance from. So this is the best way to really get some honest reaction, because, you know, you can't tell actors, ask actors what we think and hope to get an honest answer, because we're going to tell them whatever they want to hear, because, you know, we want the job, for crying out loud. So it says, how would you describe the pacing of the show? Was there anything that took away from your enjoyment of Billy Elliot the musical? And it says, please be specific. What was your favorite part of the show? And of course, they just have a section, anything that Greg Jbara was involved in. That is nice that they put that on there. So it really helps you, you don't have to think about it. You just check off me. And then what was your least favorite part of the show? Oddly, there isn't space for that. So maybe they don't really want to know. No, they actually asked that question. And at the end, of course, they say, thank you. Please return the questionnaire to the attendant at the exit. Isn't that just awesome? What's going on? Oh, look at this. There's Pete, one of our electricians. He's doing scenes from Mary Poppins. How nice of you.
See my umbrella?
Look at that. This is all happening, you know, less than an hour before showtime. There's never a dull moment here. It's a little low light, so it's probably a little out of focus, I'm afraid. But because our autofocus seems to not be wanting to cooperate. In any event, let's just go one last shot. So maybe if you come see the show early enough, if you can find a ticket, you too can be a part of the Billy Elliot survey and play a pivotal role in shaping what the final product will be. Added bonus, our producer John Finn is here with us, and he's going to talk briefly about the whole thing behind the survey that you see that's like a sea of white here in the theater. Ladies and gentlemen, producer for Billy Elliot, John Finn. How are you, John?
Hi, very well.
Sorry to be interrupting your snack food here.
Rice pudding.
But would you mind talking for a moment about the whole idea behind this survey?
Well, this is something we do in film all the time, which is, you know, you test the film, you might test it once, twice, 3 times, and it affects the cut and the way it turns out. Here it probably won't affect what's on stage too much, but we're just really interested to know whether people understand it, whether there's anything that's not clear, what they enjoy, what they don't. But I'm just really grumpy about this because like, I think it looks like people are coming into an exam, so all these bits of paper. And the other thing is I hate them being out at the beginning of a show because it turns everybody into a critic. So they watch the show in a completely different way, knowing that we're being asked to criticise it.
Oh, that's a good point.
So that makes me incredibly grumpy, but however, they're all out, so we'll see what happens.
Now, didn't you also do like a control group after that first matinee, had a little talk back with the audience?
Yeah, we had a focus group, and they sat and told us what they thought. And to be honest, it was really, really positive. Everybody seemed to love it. They loved the numbers. They loved the kids. They even loved you, Greg.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
So it was good. It was really positive. Yeah, I was wondering whether they'd understand the accents. No problem there.
No surprises at all?
Do you know, there really wasn't, which is sort of comforting. I mean, you sort of want them to say something that you've never thought of, but it was good. It was really worth doing.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, I think the other producers in Broadway need to take an example from this, because actually this is a great way to really, make your best efforts to come up with the best product for our audience, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah,
that's the idea.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time. Please enjoy the rest of your pudding. John Finn, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to tune in. We've got a lot more coming up. Drive safely and buy your tickets if you can find them. Bye.